Nigerian Army launches Operation Positive Identification in the Northeast. The Nigerian Army Theatre Command of Operation Lafia Dole has launched Operation Positive Identification against the fleeing Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists in the Northeast. The operation is aimed at searching for and arresting all suspected terrorists that currently roam some parts of the Northeast. This has become necessary to following credible information that some of the fleeing criminals are hibernating in some towns and villages of Borno and Yobe states in particular. Army spokesperson disclosed that the troops have been instructed to strictly check valid means of identification of persons before allowing them pass through the states of Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe. He advised people to always carry their national identification card, voters registration card, driver's license, and international passports or other valid official identification. That's where we are.
What are the other valid identifications? The problem is that Nigerians do not have an identification card. We don't. I don't have name card. I have registered since 2010. I have not been given.
But all of the ones I reeled out, you must have one.
I am coming, madam. There are a lot of people in this Lagos that do not, that neither have a driver's license, voters card, or international passport. Except you want to travel, you make plans to travel before they approach the passport office.
That's
to
true.
Get the passport office. You see, that's the problem that we're having. A person like me, you wouldn't say I'm not educated enough to go and get it. In fact, I traveled when I went to Abuja, I visited the headquarters, they couldn't find mine. They couldn't locate it. I went there to their office, I got somebody there to help me check everything because I was ready to pick mine. There is none. So, we are in Lagos, let alone the people in Yobe and Borno states. How would they have access to those things? Let me just say this, that Army is trying to do an impossible here. Look, I don't have any, except my international passport, I don't have any means of identification where somebody can say I'm a true Nigerian. Because somebody can come into this country and make an international passport for himself.
So see, I share a different view with him.
Okay.
Give it to them. The national identity card thing is actually doing well. I got mine within 1 year.
Okay.
Got it delivered. I know those who have, but that is not in any way saying that his experience is, not,
not valid.
Yeah, not valid. But it's not pervasive. We must support the Nigerian Army in whatever they think they can do to arrest the situation there. So if providing checking for valid identification is one of the ways they think can help solve it, so be it. But they must not go beyond, government must not go beyond just this identification, to now go to the area of checking our borders, because we have one of the most porous borders in the world. So no matter the kind of identification that you have, it does not stop people from, coming into the country illegally. So they must seriously address that. Until they do that, the question of insecurity will still continue to, to be there, because somebody can come in, commit crime, and still go out. So it calls to question the real, actual deliverables and responsibilities of immigration service, and all that.
Okay, Akongo, you want to share your opinion?
Well, the point here is that I also do not become another venue for extortion. Seriously.
Okay.
Because people have a tendency, after a couple of weeks, to turn into a money-making venture. And the traveling time, because Borno is extremely big. Borno State is bigger than the entire Southeast. While there's a local government called Bachana that's practically bigger than Anambra State. So you're talking about space of about square kilometers of running to thousands of kilometers. So imagine 4, 5, 6 hours to travel. Now coupled with this, we make journeys
tedious, very hectic.
You see, beside that, like Makobo said, again, I know the stress that people go through to get their name card. I know that for sure. Now, those people in the farm, in the hinterland, in Borno and Yobe, do you think they have access to these things? Do you think they have access to the town where these locations to register these things are there? It's not even there. And I don't think that should be the first campaign to check positive. I think the first campaign, if Mr. President can successfully close the Benin border, the first campaign for them is to seal off the border. deploy everybody, those guys will not, because what the guys are looking for, they are not going to hibernate there forever. They are looking for an escape to another country. So what you need to do, instead of you to begin to move from house to house to look for identification, now seal the border, close up the border, and let's see where they are going to go to.
Okay. Anyways, the Nigerian Army also wishes to state that anyone who cannot be positively identified will attract further scrutiny and comprehensive investigation to determine his or her activities with the insurgents or otherwise.